Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Virtue, how are you? Hadouken, good morning. Turgus, you were here like 20 minutes before we started, but I see your message if you're still here. How's it going, everybody? Um, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with my bug fixing. I found a few more bugs this morning, and I'm gonna keep hitting that list. I'm gonna pick up from yesterday like the stream never ended. It's like Severance. You close your eyes on the elevator, and you reopen your eyes on that elevator coming back. Ghibli, how are ya? Good day to you. How's it going? I realize it's really difficult to like know when the guests are showing up. I have an event. I have like a notification when they show up at the welcome desk. But then you have like 1 hour to get back to your welcome desk before they run off. So I made another notification that happens when they step off the train, which should give you like another hour, and like you won't have to like panic run home. Doing good, vibing. I was planning to get stuff done, but alas, what happened? Doggy. Doggy is usually very sleepy when I start these streams. He is very awake right now. I'm hoping he chills, but right now he's just banging the fence like a very loud metal gate. What is he? Is he escaping? I gave him a new toy. I shouldn't have given it to him, but he's now chewing the hell out of it like against the fence and just banging against it. What is chill? Yeah, no. The pup has no idea what chill is. The pup has no chill in him. Freedom! Yeah, no, he didn't escape, but it sounded like he opened the latch and left. All right. What was the last thing I was working on? The last thing I was doing, I had some bugs with the building system that I just kind of fixed. There's one annoying one when you're in the demolition mode and you switch from keyboard to mouse. Then the camera like snaps to 0, 0. It's very annoying. Fuzzy, how's it going? How are you? Ani, thank you for the hydrate. Right now I'm doing good. I had a rough morning. Dog was being a thing. Everything revolves around the dog now. It's kind of annoying. But when the dog was being very, how should I put this? Just hyperactive. Not just active, hyperactive. Vocal, very vocal. I don't like it when the dog is vocal. Yeah, so it seems like this, if I leave this hammer over here, right? I exit. I switch to controller mode. Now I'm in controller mode. If I switch to mouse mode, yeah, it like goes toward where it was. It's very annoying. Whitechapel, how's it going? Thank you for 10K. 10K towards stream from the PC. I live here. Got the zoomies. Oh, he's got the zoomies hardcore. Sketchy 40 stream streak. That's a big one. Ani. Add to the credits. Oh, look at that. You actually bumped above these. I didn't notice. Also, above BitGamey. Everyone else in order here? Yeah. Okay. All right, so what's the issue? Why does this happen? It's because the... Is it the camera or the cursor? Which one's the problem? Let's see. If I go to cameras, I have build mode virtual cam and build mode mouse virtual cam. So if I leave... Maybe it has nothing to do with the cursor, it's the camera. If I leave the camera over here... Yeah, so this is the camera, right? I'm leaving it at this location. I'm exiting. It's staying there. And then if I switch here... No, whoops. I leave the camera here. Switch to controller mode. Enter here. Now I switch to mouse mode. Yeah, it zooms back to where the camera was. That's what's happening. It's almost like if we switch from not mouse to mouse, I need the camera to snap. Uh-oh. Oh, God. One sec. He made a gigantic mess. Please excuse me for a few moments. God damn it. I go in there. I see some poop on the pad. Okay, that's fine. And I look down and I see pee near the gate. That's not fine. But what are you going to do? Then I move my head to see, and I see like the reflection of a lot of wet area. And he was moving his bed around. And he literally peed on the floor and dragged his bed through it, smearing it everywhere. And I know he's just a puppy. I know he's just a puppy, but yo. Oh. Anyway, let me catch up. Good luck. Rip Booyah's floors, yeah. Seriously. Smeared it. So I had to first you got to clean him because he also walked in it and there's paw prints everywhere. And so there's an order you got to do it all and you got to clean him first because if you don't he's going to keep tracking it everywhere. So you got to get the source. And then you have to somehow clean it all up without him getting in the way and tracking it more because it was everywhere. I don't understand. He's just acting out. I mean, he just can't be played with enough. He just can't be. I can be playing. I played with him for like an hour and a half. We did training, we did playing, I did leash training, we did tricks before stream just to like calm him down. Not enough. Not enough. He's so mad when you leave. What if the F key changes the floors? Turgis, how's it going? Hi, let me. Wait, key maps have to be this dumb for me. We will need to remap T for torch since now F is taken for floors instead of flashlight. What is happening? What are you guys talking about? What's the damage? Yeah, that's the damage. So it's funny because I'm like, I see the poop and I'm like, oh, good boy. And then I look down, I'm like, wait, what? Not good. Not good. Puppy discovered mopping. Splinter, I'm gonna kill the dog unless you come here and take it. Unless you come here right now and take this dog, I am going to get rid of it. Splinter, how are you? I've seen Roombas do that with poop. No. Splinter, thank you for gifting Yag a sub. That's very nice of you. Give Pooch. Take Pooch. Take him. Sorrow, how are you? Augie, what is up? Clean the source, then clean the rest. Issues I've never dealt with my cats. Yeah. Dogs are freaking gross and so stupid. I'll be there in 6 months. He's not going to make it. He is not going to make it 6 months. I will get rid of him before that. I just want him to calm down. I just want him to be vaccinated so we can go out on walks. I can tire him out if we go on long walks. I can't tire him out here. It's impossible. He's got too much energy. All right, so I think I know I gotta do. I think I know what I have to do with this thing. Nimurusai. That's nonsense. I didn't know what to do so bad yesterday. I ended up painting a whole painting out of Borden. It sounds great, Augie. You painted a whole painting. Have you tried taping a bunch of puppy pads together to cover the whole floor he has access to? Then draw some fake grass where you want him to go. I put 2 pads down, 2 big pads next to each other in the back of the living room. That's his spot. I think he just knows that if he pees on the floor, I have to come in and clean it up and spend some time with him. Like if he pees on the mat, he just gets a good boy. Like he'd rather me be mad and have to come in and you know, go through the motions of cleaning up, and he can bite my feet and bite my hands and chase me while I'm swiping. He like chases my hand around. Like that's more fun than getting a good boy from doing the right thing. I am Eno. How's it going? I can't tire my adult terrier with walks, but searching and smelling works. Searching and smelling, what do you mean? Like hiding stuff around the house? It sounds like it would get pricey fast. I'm already going through 100 wee wee pads every 3 days. 100. Because he doesn't like to go on them if they're too soiled. So if he pees on it twice, that I gotta get rid of it. And if he poops on it, it smells. I gotta get rid of it. 100 every 3 days. He marks. He pees every 10 minutes. It's crazy. Like I have like a certain amount of constitution for it. And I had 0 this morning, and then it built up over time because he was being really good all afternoon. We were playing gently, whatever. We were resting, doing good in training. He's really good on a leash now. And then he just drains every bit of patience I have out of me when he does stuff like that. And that's when like the dread sets in. It's like, why did I even get a dog? Why did I even get a dog? I know why. I know why. They're worth it when they're not idiots. I hide stuff. She knows 10 toys by name and smell and can search for them. That's awesome. That sounds really fun. That sounds really fun. My last dog was such a freaking genius. She knew so many tricks. She was like a circus dog, and he's proving that he has the ability to do that as well. He picks up tricks really fast. Pepperoni, yeah. Splinter knew my old dog. She was a good girl. All right, what was I doing? All right, this camera thing. Snap build cam constraining bounds. Ab, how are you? I think I missed your message earlier. No, maybe not. Yes, I did. I did that unintentionally with my beasts. One had a set of spring toys in different colors, and if I mention that he's used one color recently, he'll put it in my shoes sometimes. That's crazy. Darth, how are you? Ohio. Move build camera. I feel like, how am I supposed to do this? When I activate, oh, I have an idea. Enable camera, build mouse, enable camera, build cam. What I should do here is I should check if we're switching from build cam to build mouse, we snap build mouse to build cam first. Build mouse. Oh, look at this. I'm already forcing its position somewhere. Position offset. Build cam mouse. Force position to the player transform. I don't think this is happening. I don't think this is happening at all. It's just remembering the last position. It's not snapping to the player at all. Because if I turn this off, I feel like I expect the same exact behavior. Pep was conniving. She tried to manipulate me. Yeah, she's funky like that. He's pretty conniving. I think it's a corgi thing. I don't know. I'm trying to deduce what's a corgi thing and just what's a general dog thing that all dogs do. She knew about the outside hot dog and tried to make me walk her to outside hot dog. Yeah, if there's ever like a piece of food on the floor, she'll remember that spot. She used to remember that spot forever and force you to go to that spot. And she'll try and trick you to go to that spot. She'll like meander, like, "Oh yeah, I'm totally innocent. I'm over here. Oh yeah, there was a hot dog over there. I'm not into that anymore." And she'll like weasel her way in its vicinity and then lunge for it. And it might not even be there, but she just knows this. She just remembered the spot. She's such a little shit. Oh, maybe it's me. I just raise little shit dogs. Eno, had to check, had this on my wish list. I appreciate it. Booyah does the same thing with bagels. Ab, I saw your VOD. I skimmed through it. I really appreciate you sharing that with me. If there was any like criticisms or issues you had that I missed, let me know. Let me know what kind of problems you had. Give me your feedback. All right, let's see if this works. I think he finally calmed down. I believe that the intense cleaning that I just did was a reminder to chill the fuck out. I'm sorry that like everything now is related to the dog. This isn't a this isn't just a game dev stream. This is like a window into my life between these hours, and I'm just totally consumed by this damn dog. I just wanted to grow up already, not be a puppy anymore. But we're going to hear a lot about the dog until he is much better, much more well behaved. All right, so I'm in controller mode. Coming over here, I switched to mouse. It goes all the way to 0, 0. And that's because it didn't force its new location at all. So no apologies. We doggone love dog content. I don't know. Finn, how's it going? Did Twitch bully you into keeping your 3-stream streak? How do I get the position of this thing? Maybe this will do it. So if the last camera was the build cam, we just grab its position. Make this romanceable. A rainbow gummy. No. Was here anyway, but I guess it wants ad revenue. It did that to me today too. I was already in Grumble's stream, and then Twitch gave me a notification like 10 minutes after Grumble went live. That Grumble went live, and to join Grumble's stream, I'm like, I'm here already. I just noticed a weird graphic thing when the new area for the forest section popped in. Showed water in the tunnel. Only happened the second time I played through. Yeah, I know that bug, actually. I am familiar. Then 17. I see you're paying attention to your commanding lead and trying to keep it. Shout out a friend. Farami, how are you? And let's shout out a friend. Who should we shout out? Who should we shout out? Let's shout out Claymandev. We raid Claymandev a lot here, but all you people in a certain time zone don't make it to the end of the streams, and you don't know Claymandev because you're not around for the raids, and now you do. So make sure to give Claymandev a follow. Do I have a... I do. I have a shot. I have a fancy one. Also, make sure to wishlist Epic Hero Game. That's what he's working on. It's very cool. Anyone have points for Rocket League? No. No. I don't want a Rocket League. I'm sick of Rocket League. Sick of it. There. I disabled Rocket League. Now no one can redeem it. Maybe I should make it like 50K. Let's see if this worked. Zombie, how are ya? My menu is very cool and all, so now if you see a controller, you can actually move, trigger the menu, trigger time dilation, and then you should be able to rotate and then select the menu with the shoulder button. Bottoms? You got shoulder bottoms? Teehee. A little typo just ruins everything. Zombie, you missed it. You missed the nightmare that was me cleaning up the biggest mess my stupid dog has ever made. All right, that didn't work at all. Oh, interesting. That line of code was doing something. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I think what I should do is make the trigger or make the target active. And then remove the target when it's enabled. Maybe that's what I should do. Shoulder bottoms, you could poop all down your arms. Fuzzy, it's gross. Did I tell you about Christmas morning 2016? New puppy pooped everywhere, so I had to clean it up before kids could open presents. Ew. Ew. Was the puppy a present? Oh, puppy's the worst. I remember having my first puppy and just saying to myself, I never want another puppy. I never want to do that again in my whole entire life. That was the worst. No, thank you. I will adopt a 1-year-old dog next time. Didn't happen. Jolene goes into the bathroom to barf on the floor if I don't feed her 4 times a day. Whoa. Oh, that's rough, Splinter. Does she have like really bad acid reflux, something like that, or like acid buildup in the stomach? Gastropexy plus poodle. A poodle's got problems. My first dog was a poodle. He had problems. Turker's probably said that about children. Wait, what? Oh, about having children? I never wanted. In my haste to get my Steam page up, I effed up a few graphical assets, so now the clock is reset for review. You should have just let it get. You should have just let it go through. Because once it goes through, you can update it all day long. Submit it for review, let them approve it, and then keep updating it. It's not a problem. It did attach the 50 euro. Was that wrong? I don't know what that means. What do you mean? Have you tried one of those bowls with a maze in it to slow them down? Is that part of the problem? She got 2 of them. She's a Hoover. A bribe, I see. Stop noticing my typos. Puns. Okay, that line of code was in fact doing something. Dog used to barf because it ate too fast, so we got a bowl with that's a pain to clean, but easier to clean than poop. Easier. Oh my god, easier to clean than poop. Puke. Oh my god. I think I'm still all like shaken up and mad at the dog. I'm gonna go check in on him. I think he's sleeping. I think he's like guilt passed out. I'm gonna peer in just to make sure he's doing okay. And if he's really cute, maybe I'll forgive him for all of the pain he's caused me. And then I won't be such a downer. Excuse me. Yeah, he's totally passed out. Oh. I think part of the reason why I was also super mad is because as I walked into his area, I stepped in it and I just had a wet sock. That's the freaking worst. But he's good now. I have to eat before I come back to work on the event triggers. All right, you go eat your food. What are you gonna eat, Finn? You let us know. My spelling is your spelling was correct. My speaking is horrible. Poop on the dog. You're dumb. Splinter, I miss you. Splinter, I miss you. That is the way. Oh my god. Just gotta get through these months. Just gotta get through these weeks, actually. Just gotta get through these weeks. Is everyone having a nice week so far? It's only Tuesday. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Why? Why? Sketchy. I have a VCam session and people are stressed. What's a VCam session? What's the opposite of a waffle stomp? What even is a waffle stomp? I gotta see if this is doing something. Is this doing something? Unreal virtual camera? Don't Google waffle stomp. I will not. Sounds gross. All right. Let's stop being gross. Let's stop being gross. This is a nice stream. Nice, cozy stream. Where people come to feel safe. And not talk about dog poop for 45 minutes. Ah, gross, 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 gross. I know exactly what you're talking about. Gross. Gross. Stop it. So video games. Does anybody here like video games? Oh, I got a video game story to tell. So I finally beat Final Fantasy. I finally beat Final Fantasy Rebirth. The final boss, Sephiroth, was very difficult. He was not as hard as Rufus, but he was very difficult. So last night when I had like 2 hours to kill, I'm like, oh, I bought the HD remake of Dragon Quest III. I want to see why Japan is absolutely bonkers for Dragon Quest. So I bought the HD remake of Dragon Quest III. It's a gorgeous 2.5D game where the environments are all 3D. It's not even 2.5. It's a full 3D environment, and the characters are all pixel sprites, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful looking game. It's so boring though. And it's so campy. Like, I understand that this game was made in like 87? Like, when was this game made and written? They do a lot of like quality of life things to make it easier. Like, you can set the battle speed to just be automatic and at like 100 times speed. So the battles just like zip through, and sometimes you make it, and sometimes you don't. And maybe that's what killed it for me. Maybe I was like, wait, so I have the opportunity to just change the battles to be auto and super fast. What's the point? Because I'm not really here for the story either, because the dialogue is so campy. I don't know. I'll give it another try, but I spent it was an expensive game. It was like a premium freaking game. I think it was 50 bucks. It's a $50 game. All right, so if I switch now, it still snaps to 0, 0. Oh, it's not doing it. It's actually not doing it. So what camera is being used? Build mode virtual cam. It is this one. It's definitely this one. I wonder if I'm somehow turning off all cameras. And is build cam the cam that I'm... Craft cam? Item? I don't know. They did that for Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster, sped up combat. You didn't... At first, I was playing and the combat was going incredibly slow. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here waiting 5 minutes for this one random encounter to be over so I can get back to, you know, running around this beautiful looking environment. And then I saw the battle speed. I'm like, oh, cool. Let me play with that. And I upped it to like super fast. I'm like, oh, interesting. And then I saw that there was this other menu called tactics, and you can tell the characters how to behave, or you can pick all of the inputs yourself. Like, and there was one that was just like best move. So they'll just do the best thing they can do. You know, if someone's in need, a healer will heal them. If you know, if they know a spell, they'll cast the spell instead of attack. They'll just always do the best thing they can do. And if you set everyone to that and super fast, it just, I don't know, it made it feel like I was playing some kind of ROM, you know. And there's something flimsy about playing a ROM. Like I remember back in college, I'd try and play ROMs, and the second you can like save state or do something, I don't know, do something, the game is if that's unnatural to the intention of the game, it just completely destroys the experience for me. Yeah, actually, you know, maybe it's possible I don't actually pick it up again. Now I just have this copy of Dragon Quest 3 that I don't care for. Oh, wait a minute. If mouse controls. How are we switching? Okay, how about this? It's possible I'm switching in a different way. Dialogue craft. All right, demo mode. How about this? I'm not sure I understand how I'm even switching the camera. Like midway. What is happening? Is it Oh, is it happening here? Oh, it must be happening here in update. Here we go. If the build cam is enabled, it's happening here. Okay. That's actually good. That makes my life easier. So I already know if I'm switching. So if build cam is enabled and we have mouse controls, then switch to mouse cam. But before we do that, or I guess, yeah, when we do that, we want to force this camera to this position. Okay. And then vice versa. And let's say vice versa. Vice versa. I like the bare metal experience, but I play hella PS2 ROMs on my Steam Deck. I love to be able to code a game. You can do it, Ab. You can do it. Start small and crappy and get good. Yeah, that's all the advice you need. Latin, language of the devil, unfollowed. What? What should I play next? So I finished Final Fantasy. I need to know what I should play next, because I'm not continuing with Dragon Quest. Games do you enjoy? I mean, I like RPGs. I like, you know, I like those. I like most of the blockbuster third-person action open world games. I really like Ghost of Tsushima. Uh, I'm considering playing Assassin's Creed Shadows just because everyone loves it, and I just need my Ghosts of Tsushima fix. All right, so now if I switch to build mode with the camera or with the mouse, yes, yes, there we go. And then if I switch back, oh, I can't switch back. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. If I use a controller, I'll switch back. If I switch back, is this thing dead? Oh my god, it fine. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, look at that. Okay. So we immediately started moving around with the controller. Switch back to the mouse. And we're here. It's weird. I clicked and it didn't switch back. Like I'm clicking and it's not switching back. That's strange. But if I use like the WASD, then it switches to keyboard controls. Then I can switch back to mouse. So it lets me go from controller to keyboard to mouse, but it won't let me go from controller to mouse. Is that intended? I think so. I think that is intended because I want you to be able to click buttons with the mouse, but still use the controller and it not get funky. I think that's what I think that's the reason. Costs nothing to do some game making tutorials. Tools are free. Just take some time. Yeah. Pick an engine and do some tutorials. Make a Flappy Bird clone. See how you like it. Don't forget to contribute channel points to the community challenge and make Andrew actually use the PC he bought that sits in the corner of his office being a liability. Yeah, and it's not even a Rocket League machine right now because I turned off the Rocket League redeem. I don't want to use it. I mean, I don't want to play Rocket League. So I turned it off. All right. I'm going to call that bug fixed. What's next? Dog drinks and misses. It's not a big deal. Radio has weird nav mesh carver. Okay. Let's look at that. Parasite Eve. I don't want to play an old game. I want to play a new game. Et tu cocher avec brut? Vice versa. But the old is good. If I was gonna play an old game, I'd probably replay Final Fantasy VII, the original. Maybe 6. Get Fudge. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Final Fantasy VI is not campy. It has good dialogue. The characters are interesting. Another problem I have with Dragon Quest is the party is like, you go to like a place and you hire a bunch of people and they don't talk. And it's just you on a grand adventure and it's just like really lame. I don't know. It just didn't age well. Maybe that's the problem. I think it just didn't age well. Pick a dough, download the free demo off GitHub, replace all the text with 8008135 gamer for life. What? What does that even mean? Maybe you didn't age well? Fair. That's true. Does everybody know, like, Mr. Zombie's been around all of these streams, all of these channels. Did you know that Mr. Zombie streams? Did you know that Mr. Zombie's making a pretty cool PS1 style, Resident Evil style tank control horror mystery game. Did you all know this? I'm streaming this very eve. What does that mean? You're in. Oh, so like my morning tomorrow in my morning. No WTF, tell me more. No. Go follow Mr. Zombie and find out for yourself. I'm not telling you shit. I don't do that here. Secrets. Okay, what was I doing? Before I was so rudely distracted. Figure out why placing doors sometimes the lower walls don't go away. Make a cutscene. Skiing trees, base station, malop. Oh yeah, radio. Radio is a quick one. Radio. Decor. This is a quick one. Let's just do it quick. Get it in, get it out. Oh, that's why. Nav mesh. Obstacle. Nope. There we go. Oh, wait. I can just copy this. Stupid. 0.25. No, 4. 0.25. 0.24. There we go. It's identical now. That was easy. Okay. I want to do this one. Figure out why placing doors, sometimes the lower wall doesn't go away. That one's annoying. Wall. Cutout. Update door cutout. Update door cutout. Sometimes this gets called and sometimes this does not get called. And it's very annoying. As soon as I'm done with these events, these event triggers, I'm leaving and tomorrow taking a day off. You deserve it, Finn. Everyone, also shout out to Finn. Finn's been working really hard on iRad's Radial Game Jam, but he's also a very competent tech artist, Unreal dev, modeler, texturer, programmer, all the things. Hades player. He's very good at playing Hades. I'm so bad at Hades. Also, nobody told me what game to play next, and it's probably not going to be Final Fantasy VI. I'm still playing The Last of Us 2. I am. That is the truest thing there. I have not finished Last of Us 2 either. I'm only like 3 hours in. I got to the point where something very fucked up happens, and everyone knows what that is if you've played Last of Us. I got to that moment where the really, really fucked up thing happens, and I haven't touched it since. And I wasn't like mad that it happened. I don't know. I just didn't feel. I didn't feel like playing after that. No spoilers though. Browdy, how's it going? Welcome in. Hell of a game. Should I continue? Should I pick it back up? It's very heavy. It's such a heavy, emotionally heavy and emotionally draining game. It takes a lot out of me when I play it. That's one of my problems with it. Yeah, it's very heavy. You thought it felt a little long at times. Interesting. If anyone spoils it, then I will ban them so hard they'll leave their underwear sat on the seat behind them. The completionist in me says finish it. Yeah, I'm not a completionist anymore. It's very worth it. I'm sure it is. The only reason... Here's why I should finish it. I'll tell you exactly why. Every time I watch a TV show based on a book, my wife usually read the book already. So she always has this superiority when we watch anything. Like when we were watching Three Body Problem, I kept turning to her. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? She's just like, oh, this, and this. And then she'd be like, didn't go like this in the book. And just all the things that happen when you know the book before the the show. And finally comes a show based on a game. And she actually watched me play Last of Us 1 all the way through because it was so freaking interesting and it was so cinematic. She watched so the first season, she she knew everything that was going on the same way I did. So we both had that air of superiority, but she didn't remember it as well as I did because I played it and she just watched me play it. But then when we watched Fallout, you know, I'm very familiar with the Fallout universe. I played 3 and New Vegas and 4 and I love them all. And so every time something was happening, she'd look at me and she's like, "Is this canon? Is this a thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is great. This is great. This is awesome." Uh, and I had that on her. I never get that. I mean, I read Lord of the Rings and she didn't, so that's the only book that I've read that she didn't read when we watch a movie. Uh, but if I play Last of Us 2 before season 2 of the show comes out, then I can get that again, and I like that feeling. It makes me feel useful because I can answer questions. It's a satisfying story that will make you feel better about people, or it's a story that will confuse and infuriate you. Yeah, perfect. Fallout pinball table is pretty. What is it, the pinball thing? All right, I need to make some space. Oh man, this is being really slow. So when I go to put a door here, first of all, do I want the walls to lower? Let's say no. I don't think I want the walls to lower. So first thing, I'll get rid of that. Build door controller. Okay. And here we go. Update door cutout. Update door cutout. This is getting called, but it's not happening. Like the door cutout is not getting called, or maybe it's getting called with the wrong values. Maybe that's the problem. It's Greg's fault. I casually mentioned that there was a Garfield pinball table, and then he gifted me it, so I had to play it on stream. It's the rule. And then I remembered how cool these tables were, and then Greg was like, "Hey, why don't you have 143 million high score on the portal table? Do you need to talk about that?" So then it became a redeem. It's fun. All right, let's make this a fancy print statement. Update name with door cutout mode door dot cutout type. In direction dir. That was rude. Doesn't make sense to lower the thing you're trying to put the door in. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Honestly, none of these build modes should have the walls going away, probably. Except maybe decorating. Maybe decorating. I'll think about it. Also, we got ads. And Finn, I was so distracted by you asking to romance that gummy bear. I didn't even thank you for the bits that cost you to do. Thank you for those bits. Wait, why can't I run up here? There's a hole. This is probably what's happening. Why am I getting these random ass holes? This nav mesh sucks. Step height is 0.4. The step height is 0.4. That is 0.1 step. Polyglot, how's it going? Goddamn floor holes. Yeah, seriously. All right, I'm going to ignore that floor hole for now. I'm going to keep working on what I was working on. So we need to make an in. I think I need to restart Unity because it's being very slow. Clear. Build. Build door A. Okay, so now I go to put a door, right? Bonk. It's not updating the cutout. Not at all. Look at that. Okay. There's part of the problem. So why isn't it? Attach. Let's see. Place preview door. I placed the preview door and I set visual state current door cutout type. Wall side. Set visual state. Print. Setting visual state. Oisi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? I'm setting the wall state on this. And the type is type. And the style is I don't care. So let's see why that's not happening. Also, I'm almost at 2,000 followers. I was wondering if there's something special and fun I can do at 2,000. I didn't really do anything fun at 1,000, and 1,000 was a pretty big deal. And don't say 24-hour stream. That ain't happening for me. Maybe. I'll do a 24-hour stream like on release day, maybe. 23-hour stream. 48-hour stream. It's different, see? 24-hour. Oh, charity stream. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. There's another bug I gotta fix. Remove pathway nav mesh tag from excuse you. Pathway nav mesh tag from dirt patch terrain pieces. Okay. Boom. Whoa. Not only is it doing it, but it's doing it every frame. And it's working. But no, now it's not. Look at that. Okay, it works here. See how there's no white? And then I go here and it doesn't work. And then I go back here and it works. I go here, it works. Work, works. Doesn't work. Works. I don't understand why. And it's calling this thing like every frame. All right, first of all, let's figure out why it's calling this every frame. Is it the same place? It's pretty much the same exact call. That's crazy. Can I reveal a secret? Of course. You're always free to express and share your secrets here. They're very safe within my VODs. Fern's game on Steam has insane traffic, like 40K views. And she figured out the reason is that when her stream is open on a normal size monitor like 1080p or on a cell phone, she's put her Steam link under the stream so it's visible to people without having to scroll. Wait, what? So like on the Twitch about page, does she get 40,000 people visiting her streams? Oh, you mean like which panel it is? You think just bumping it up will... She has 8,000 followers. I can try moving it. I don't see why not. That's a very easy thing to do, right? All I got to do is go to my channel. And then I go to edit panels. How do I move them around? A vessel plays games. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I don't know how to move them. Wait, yes I do. East Slam, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Is that better? Refresh it. Let's see. Did that work? Wishlist on Steam. There it is. Now it's the first thing. Let's see how that goes. All right. Look at that. It worked, but now then it doesn't work. First, I'm going to get to the bottom of why it's calling it every frame. That's what I'm going to do. So build door controller. Place preview door. I do a bunch of logic. I do a ton of logic. This happens every frame? That's crazy. There's a wall in range. Okay, cam place door. So why is this happening every frame? It happens when I move, and it happens... It happens, yeah, every frame. If it's mouse controls, it happens every frame. I see. And if we move floors, it happens. Okay. So maybe I can figure out if it's like the same, if it's the same wall side, just get out. Just get out. So what does it mean to place a preview door? Well, if we can, currently selected wall equals wall side. Wait, oh wait, here we go. If wall side does not equal currently selected wall side and currently selected wall side does not equal null, that means we're coming off of a different wall and we unhide that wall. If currently selected wall side, no. So then we just set currently selected wall side to this current wall side. How about if currently selected wall side equals wall side? We just return. Can I do that? Is that going to be a problem? Are you going to be okay with this? All right, hopefully that little change gets me more wish lists. Guys. Wish list Alpine Lake, please. Just do it. Just what's the problem? What's stopping you? Let's powwow. Let's talk about this. If you haven't wishlisted it yet, just let me know what's stopping you. We can solve this problem. These are easy problems to solve. All right. Interesting. So if it's not placing it, then it's setting it back to the cursor. It like relies on it setting it every time. That's not good. Why does it do that? Why do you do that to me? Oh, because it's parented. It's parented. I see what's going on. So how about this? I still set the position, but I just don't do the visual state thing, and I don't check valid door placement over and over again. I still set its position. That's what we do. Ab, thank you. I appreciate it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not forcing anyone to wishlist. It would just be nice, Wish lists are good. Wish lists have been okay lately. I haven't had any negative days in a while, so the negative days hurt my soul. It seems like I had a big rush of deletions from that big rush of additions, and I didn't follow it up with any new additions, so I'm just at like this resting, like between 7 and 10 a day and 2 to 4 deletions every day. So, all right, that's a net positive. I'll take the positive. As long as it's increasing. Fanny has it going. Finn, thank you for the 5 stream streak. It's about fucking time. That's it take a while. And shout out to Fanny. Fanny, what have you been up to on stream lately? Are you working on any projects or have you been playing video games? Everyone make sure to give Fanny Slam a follow. They are absolutely a delight to watch. Hysterical, fun, just seriously. Give Fanny Slam your follows. You're playing some video game? Game dev is scaring me right now? What's the matter? Oh, wow, that's funky. That did not work. Oh, of course, currently selected wall side equals the wall side. I'm setting it right here. How about wall side previous wall equals wall side? Oh wait, no. What? How do I do this? Oh right, previous wall side is this. If if current wall side now equals the previous wall side, don't do that. Absolutely. Okay, so the reason why I hesitated is because I literally couldn't think of the word. It was like I couldn't think of the word that I was going for, and I just blanked. I do this all the time. I literally sit there. I'll be like talking to my wife, and I'll just stop mid sentence because I just can't find the word, and she'll go, "Yes," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm brain dead right now, and I'm trying to think of the word, and I just can't think of it." My wife. Yeah, I realize. I feel like the world has moved on from that phrase. My wife. You know, everyone says my partner now, and I feel weird now saying it, and now hearing myself say it, it's like, well, nobody says this anymore. Do I sound just like a? Do I sound like a some kind of ancient creature saying my wife? I feel like you don't understand Borat. Does anyone? Do you understand Borat? Like you can relate with Borat? You have a big connection with Borat? There we go. Okay. It's not calling it 1,000 times. It's calling it however many times it's supposed to call it. So when I hover here, it's saying, oh, I already know what the problem is. Are you kidding me? I already know what the problem is. So it's changing east north wall, which is this one, but east south wall is not touching. So I clear this, right? I hover here. It's only changing east north wall. Let me do this. Yeah, yeah, the north wall is actually working. The south wall is not. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. So when I set the visual state of this wall side, I need to somehow go back to the wall itself and change the one on the same side. That's really hard and annoying. Killica beats. Killica, thank you for your contribution. That's very much appreciated. If this event fires, I will not say another word in here today. What event? Wait. I have to use my partner. It's the non-binary term. No, I understand. I'm not saying that my partner is like weird. What I'm saying is that even I feel like even relation people who have relationships like I do, you know, I don't even remember what the phrase is. Just a man and a woman, husband and wife. They still say partner, and I just don't hear people saying husband and wife often anymore. Heterosexual. There we go. There's the phrase. See, my words are, the words just get lost. I like to use my partner to keep those nosy bastards guessing. You literally stream together. You literally stream together. Finn's just loves chaos. I'm not married and I still refer to Mrs. Beats as my wife. I'm just not going to worry about it anymore, and I'm going to keep saying my wife. I guess I could say Mrs. Grandma. It seems more normal. That seems to be the move. You put Mrs. in front of the streamer's name. And that is how you refer to your significant other. Mrs. Grandma or Mrs. Booyah. People say Miss Booyah. Mrs. Booyah. All right, how am I going to do this? I need to change the state of both wall sides. What I should do is I should see if there are any wall sides that are in the same position. That's what I should do. So the current proximity set. I get the closest one here. I have to get the closest to. I have to get the closest to. So wall side A and wall side B. Wall side B equals null. So wall side A equals side. And then if distance, yeah. What I should say is if wall side B wait, no. If side dot, where the hell is distance? Where am I calculating it? Square magnitude of the side dot cog. Minus the focus. Okay. Excuse me. If the side dot cog equals the current closest one, wall side dot cog. If these are in the same exact position, then wall side B equals side dot just side. Okay. And I don't really care. I only need to know one. This is going to be the same information. And then here I just say wall side B dot set visual state. Current door cutout type. The problem is currently selected wall. Oh no. I need two of these. So clean up. Oh, it's already going to do it because yeah, because I'm doing it to its wall. All right, so that's fine. And where do I here? This can all be whatever. All right. All right. Let's see if that worked. I don't know if this is going to work. Mr. Fanny Slam. Sorry, I don't speak Italian. Ora. Kilika, there's no time for juice. You need to be here and respond to greetings. That's how this works. In the UK, Mr. Fanny Slam has a very different meaning. I think Fanny Slam understands that 100%, and I believe it's the same meaning. We stole your language. That didn't work, and I get a bunch of errors. Wonderful. Wonderful. Why? When I told Mrs. Zombie about Fanny Slam, she almost died of laughter. Hell Baker, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? What happens when a zombie dies? We go to America. I don't think you want to do that right now. Yeah, this is bleak out there. It is bleak. Oh, wait, I'm not setting. Okay. Whoops. I didn't set currently select the wall side B equals wall side B. Okay. Maybe that's fixed? Maybe. Oh, thank God the dog. Thank God the dog is just sleeping right now. Hey. What the dog doing? Oh, Fanny, you don't want to know. You do not want to know what the dog did. I'm still like traumatized by it. All right, I need to restart Unity. It's being so slow. Shitting and sleeping. Pretty much. No, what he did was he peed in the middle of the room. And then he dragged his bed through it. So he stepped in it as he was dragging back through it. And the bed smeared it all over the ground. And I go into the other room and it's like a disaster. It was a disaster. It was horrifying. Okay, I'm not getting errors, but it's not working. And now some of the walls are not coming back. All right, this is a problem. This is not the way to do it. Let's undo all this wall side B bullshit. What I'll do is I'll throw a function. I'll have a function that goes back up through the wall and comes back down to the other wall side. That's what I'll do. We'll get rid of wall side B. Get rid of wall side B. Okay, we're back. So instead of set visual state, what I want to do is wall. Oh, I can do that. Maybe I can do that. Wall side dot set cutouts. Int cutouts? Takes an integer? What? 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 No, set visual state. Oh, whoops, I'm dumb. Wall dot set cutouts. Or update cutouts? Update door cutout. The door is going to be current door. And the direction is going to be, I don't know, whatever the direction this wall side is in. Wall side dot direction. Wall side? Okay, and then we're not going to do this anymore. And then we're going to fingers crossed. I hate Unity for that you have to restart for being slow sometimes. Yeah, I keep it open for, you know, forever. I never close Unity. And over time, it just slows down. I haven't restarted this computer in weeks. It's actually pretty dangerous to do that. I have to restart it. All right. Okay, I'm going to close Unity right now. Once it comes back to me. Goodbye, Unity. I'll even close the hub, just so it clears any other additional caches. Kilky, you gotta be careful saying stuff like that while I'm drinking water. It's nothing. When Hank was a puppy, he once pooped while standing with his butt against the flame. It's so gross. It's so gross. Exo, how are you? Stream is going well. Sort of. It's fine. It's a fine stream. Getting stuff done. How are you? All right, we're back. Unity is more responsive. Roiku, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Roiku, how was your stream? Where did you get 3 viewers? You got them from the internet. What did you do today? What did you get up to? Exo, I'm okay-ish. Very excited about the Git place. Right, yeah, we talked about that last time. I gave everyone 20 gigs of Git hosting. That sounds nice. Sounds nice of you. Even nicer than all of the other platforms. I don't believe in the internet. I was just trying to juice up a random prototype that probably is not going to be anything serious. Do you want to share it? Do you want to show us? Show the peeps. Let's see what you were working on. Okay. This worked. This worked. Yay! Yay! The only problem is the walls are not coming back. Like, there's a wall missing right there, and it's not coming back. And now I'm stuck to the wall. And now I can't even connect to a wall. And... oh, this caused so many other issues. Do wall sides have partner wall sides? Wall side state. Ah, crap. I don't want to make them link to each other. Doors! Kinda. Doors, kinda. They're giving me issues right now. Once Loki started the heaves and he was going to throw up, and Karen tried to pick him up and put him outside, but he started puking while she was carrying her. She got puke all... oh, wait. She got... wait. She got... wait, what? Who puked on who? He started puking while he was carrying her. She got puke all over him, her, and a nice little trail across the kitchen floor. It sounds like there was a lot of puking on a lot of creatures, but I don't know which direction. The he's and the hers, they kept flipping. She was she was carrying him. Yes. But you said Karen tried to pick him up. This all tracks so far. He started puking while he was carrying her. While she was carrying him. And then she got puke all over him. But now it sounds like she puked on him. You got me so confused. I'm confused. EXO, have a good one. I'm trying to plaster over these issues. Also, everyone, make sure to follow Royku. Royku, I hope you had a good stream. And seriously, if you want to share anything. You did share it. I see in the Discord. Oh, this is cute. It's freaking cute. I love these characters. I like that is the background, so the background is like a noise texture. And it's not the same, it's like not the same pixel size, but I think it works really well actually. It has this interesting like grassy vibe that you just couldn't get in if you were doing like matchy pixel sizes. Right? Oh, the noise is an overlay. Okay, that makes even more sense. It looks good. I made those 8x8 pixel characters some years ago. We're losing Booyah frames? Oh no. I hide that data for myself now. I hope it's okay. Is everything okay? I think this is adorable. I love these characters. They're very expressive for 8x8. That's a challenge. Time for more work calls. Sorry, Kilika. I have that in my game too. I think it was just while you're dragging the window. Oh, I see. Oh, I was losing frames while I was dragging the window. I see. Okay. But the grain works. The grain works there. Makes the flat green look textured. Makes everything look nice and textured. Cool, good stuff. I like it. All right, so I believe the problem is now these two wall sides finally need to be linked. They just need to with each other. So wall side. Public wall side linked side. I did not want to do this. I did not want to do this. I did not want to do this, but I'm doing this. So when I update walls, if east-north wall does not equal null and east-south wall does not equal null, then I want to link them. I'm already linking them in the demolishable, so I might as well link them in the walls. Okay. East-north wall dot linked side equals east-south wall. And then east-south wall is equal to east-north wall. And then same here. Northeast wall, northeast wall, northwest wall, northwest wall. Trying to bring some juice scripts from a previous project just made me want to work on the previous project that already had them. That's kind of funny, actually. All right, so now when I set the visuals here, set visuals, I also want to set visuals on the I also want to set visuals on the link. But I don't want it to be recursive and infinite, because if I set one, it's going to set the other, and then that one's going to set this one, and that one's going to set this one. So bool recursive equals false. How about public void toggle visual linked? And I'll say toggle visuals. And then I'll say linked dot toggle visuals. Okay. Restore visuals. I guess I need one for all of them. The last state was linked side dot. Oh no, I just say restore visuals. I'm dumb. You're right, this is a mess. Yeah, it is a mess. And then public void set visual state linked. And I need this. I say set visual state type style. And then I say linked dot set visual state. This is terrible. I hate this, but it's gonna work. But I hate it, but it's gonna work. But I hate it, it's gonna work. Public void update style linked style. Oh, I don't need to update the style linked. That's fine. Set cutouts. Public void set cutouts linked int cutouts. This I don't even use this function anymore, so whatever. Set cutouts. Cutouts. All right, Panda Coder, how are ya? Thank you for the hydrate. And the posture check. Oh, I thought I had good posture. I guess I never do. Or you're just doing it to mess with me. I really thought I had good posture that time. Okay, I did all of that. I did all of that just so. Just woke up, actually slept reasonably well. Nice. Is your illness subsiding finally? Okay, this is bad. This was bad. This was fine. But now it's set visual state linked. And that's that. That is that. And then toggle visuals linked. And then toggle visuals linked. And then what else? Dot. Oops. Don't have to do it there. That's it. Okay. Here we go. Is this gonna work? Ghibli, have a good night. Ghibli, I just realized this is why you never saw the dog. I brought the dog on the stream a bunch of times, but you only noticed yesterday. It's because you go to bed. That was your problem. Just can't go to bed. I'm weeks behind. You're weeks behind Duo? It's subsiding. I think I have like a day before my cough is controllable. Oof. That's a long-lasting illness. All right. We're fixed. We're fixed. Look how cool that is when you wiggle the mouse on Mac. It makes the cursor all big. Does PC do that? All right, so now when you put the door, there's no like white artifacts and the doors come and go and problem solved. Darn time zones, I know, right? Well, have a good night. I'm packing a house, deving a game, and procrastinating. Did you pack your dumbbells that you were forced to reacquaint yourself with? All right, so I don't know if anyone was around yesterday, but I had this issue where characters were getting stuck in the nav mesh because the nav mesh is just making really ugly shapes in this area where these curved pathways are. So what I did was I deprioritized the nav mesh so that it's not a pathway anymore. But now what characters are doing is they're getting here, and because the pathways have a lower, or yeah, like a lower cost of walking on them, then now they'll like go up here to this area. Even if it's a longer walk, they go up here and then they stay up here because there's no cost benefit of coming back down here and walking through these areas again. So I'm gonna double down on my janky nav mesh behavior, and I'm gonna remove all of this nav mesh or all of this dirt from having good priority. So that's what I got to do next. At this point, I'm not sick exactly. My body still has a little cleanup, but the cough is honestly partly due to my throat being damaged from coughing. That's rough. I thought I had COVID a couple of months ago, and my cough lingered for a good month. One whole month of a cough. It was the worst. So what do I got to do? I got to go into these prefabs. Oh no, first I gotta make them selectable. Where are they? Terrain, where's my terrain? Why can't I select? What's going on here? There we go, square pathway. Nav mesh path quad. We just turn you off. We don't need you in our lives anymore. Same with you. Select. Dirt side. We turn you off. We don't need you in our lives anymore. And we need the corner. Center. And that's it. So now if I rebake the nav mesh, my band-aid will be band-aided. Bake. There we go. So now this is all deprioritized. It's just regular space. I had a bad cough for weeks. Turned out I had a sinus infection. It was triggering my cough reflex. That's rough. The dog is now very awake. Uh-oh. I mean, it's been 2 hours. This seems to be his limit for, like, being able to deal with himself. All right, so that was fixed, and everything seems to be working fine. Is there still a little hole here? Whatever that fix was, it fixed this little hole. There's no more hole here. No, there still is a hole here. It's right there. Why can't I hit it? It's so tiny I can't actually hit it. Oh, there we go. That's very annoying. How the hell do I fix these stupid little issues? What if I... Let's play with the settings for a second. I made the voxel size very small. What if I make it super large? Just like stupid large. Bake. Wow, so I think that's cool. It kind of fills in the gaps because it's just super simplified. Panda coder. Make me duo. Okay. Okay. Oh, kawaii koto. How cute. Turn off the music. Dono. I don't know what kanji that is. Kuni. Dono kuni ni ita koto ga arimasu ka? That's what? What countries? Which countries have you gone to? Koto kuni. Koto kuni ni ita koto ga arimasu ka? Yeah, which ones have you been to, right? Yoku vitamin o nomimasu. I often consume vitamins. I often take vitamins. Hi, Heart. How are you? Honto no koto what? Honto no koto itte. Honto no koto itte. I'm not sure what that means, actually. No idea. Honto no koto o ite. Whoops. Tell the truth. Okay. No idea. Party no tabemono wa oishikatta desu ka? Was the food at the party good? Was the food at the party tasty? Was the food? Was the party food tasty? That's weird. Party no tabemono wa oishikatta desu ka? Once a day. I don't know how to say once a day. Ichinichi. Ichinichi ni. Suitachi ni. Suitachi ni vitamin o nomimasu. Suitachi ni ikai. Oh, Suitachi is per day, and then ikai is once. Whoops. Suitachi ni ikai vitamin o nomimasu. 毎日仕事の後、筋トレをします。They never taught me this word. It's a weak word because I never learned it. 毎日仕事の後、筋トレをします。I lift weights or every day. Yeah. Every day I lift weights after work. De 筋トレをします。ジムで筋トレをします。筋トレ。Okay, so they're saying ichinichi ni, but when you click it, when I clicked it before, it was saying suitachi, ichinichi. Now it's saying ichinichi. Which one is it? I don't understand. I lift weights once a day. I don't understand. What's the difference? Biggs, how are you? もっと早く動いて is like move quickly, move faster. Erica's wife's cooking was tasty. Erika no tsuma or okasan. Erika no okusan no 料理は美味しかったです。Is that it? エリカさんの奥さんはの料理は美味しかったです。Okay. エリカさんの奥さんの料理は美味しかったです。安いレストランを調べます。調べます。安いレストランを調べます。what is it? I'll look up. Okay, I'll look up a cheap restaurant. I'll look up a cheap restaurant. スマホでレビューを調べます。調べます。スマート what? スマホでレビューを調べます。I'll look up a review on my smartphone. スマホでレビューを調べます。さあ、皆さん、立ちましょう。 さあ、皆さん、立ちましょう。Everyone, should we... Let's stand up. Let's stand up, everyone. Now, let's stand up, everyone. Everyone is splendid, aren't they? Minasan wa rippa desu yo. Desu ne. Minasan. Just rippa? Desu ne. Minasan rippa desu ne. 本当、本当のことを言って。本当のことを言って。And that means something was said. Something was said. I forget. Tell the truth. Okay. 1日1回ビタミンを飲みます。ビタミンを飲みます。There, we did it. We did it. Coker, how's it going? Welcome in. If I win on stake right now, I will buy gifts for you. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? All right, back to it. Yes. iHeart, welcome in. Biggs, how are you? Doing good, chilling, kicking. Hello, Biggs. Pan, ex-husb. Marnin. Sheesh, I'm learning to speak funny. Yeah, you are. All right, let's keep hitting these bug lists. Okay. Figure out why placing doors sometimes lower walls and go away. Done. Allow second floor redecorating even if second floors aren't available. Yes. Fact. Fact. It's been let me take a small break though. I'm gonna check on the dog. Give him some treats. Clean up any messes he's left me, because I'm sure he's left me a mess. And then I'll be right back. Oh, lucky me. He was a very good boy. And he made on his pad and no messes. Isn't that nice? What a nice doggy. All right, what was next? What was next? Allow second floor redecorating. So Demo controller allows second floor. Why? Why? Why am I being blocked? What does the demo controller do that the other ones don't? Move floors. It looks like I just don't check. There we go. That's the problem. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just copy this code. Copy, paste code. Or build zone controller. Move floors. I can say require zones, public bool, require skill, require second floor skills. And base move floors. Yeah, this is the problem. Ah, crap. I could put it here. So when I go to move floors, I check for can move floors and if I require it. And then same thing here. If I require it and we can't, we return. That means, scusi, that means I don't need to require it. I don't need to require it for wall decoration controller. This is also now the redecoration controller. And require second floor skills. Nope. And then same with the demo controller. I'm going to unclick it, but it's not going to matter. I just don't want it to be confusing. I'm getting like starving. Absolutely starving. I had this like issue where I gained so much weight over the year. But then I got a stomach virus and I lost like 10 pounds. And then once I got the dog, I'm like losing weight. I think because of stress. I'm not eating that different. I'm like housing desserts to cure my stress at the same rate I was before. Maybe the one thing I did do, I cut out like fried food by 90%. I cut out like gross things like ramen. I don't eat ramen anymore really. But I'm still losing weight, and I think it's purely because of stress. And it's not like it doesn't feel good. I don't feel healthy. I feel not very unhealthy. It's like a problem. My Duo Daily is done. Good stuff. I can't believe I missed it the other day. On Sunday, I just forgot to do it. All right, what am I checking? I'm checking to see if I can move floors using the toolbox. Okay. Toolbox. So now I should be able to go up and down the floors. I can't. I cannot. Is there another way I'm being gate kept? Let me also close all this stuff. Wall decoration controller. Move floors. Move floors. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Let's just do that. Ward Stone, how's it going? 8,000 to the PC challenge. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can order sushi, rice, green tea, and water. Sushi, gohan, ocha, mizu. Oh, wait. Hold on. He was pulling out a plastic bag on the other side of the fence. Okay. You know what the stupid thing is about that beginning lesson is that the word gohan, it doesn't only mean rice, it also means meal. So sometimes you'll ask for I've said gohan before, and it's not always 100% clear that I'm talking about rice. So that's the stupid thing number 1. Stupid thing number 2 is ocha. And every place I go to here, they use tea, and they use the katakana for tea. And when you say ocha, it looks like you're trying too hard. And it doesn't always mean green tea. It just means like tea. Or at least I don't know what it truly means, but here it's like people just interpret it as tea. So like, what kind of tea? And so that's 2 of the 4 words that they teach you immediately that cause confusion. Bankley, thank you so much for contributing. How's it cooking and good look? Yes. It's cooking. We're cooking. The dog is now jumping on the fence and running around like a mad person. I might need to just end stream because I can't stream when he's like this. He's waking up from his nap and it's time to go nuts. Let me try and fix one more bug before I stop though, please, puppy. Nah, forget it. We're just going to end it. What was I even doing? Oh, right. Let's just see if I can go to the 2nd floor now. Are you winning? Doing my best. Nin, how are you? What's on the checklist? I got a big checklist right now. Big checklist. Toolbox. The thing on my immediate checklist is, can I go to the 2nd floor when I'm redecorating? Yes, I can. All right. Well, I can click it. Allow 2nd floor redecorating, even if 2nd floors aren't available. Dunk. And that's it. We're going to find someone to raid because dog requires attention and I'm a sucker. I'm going to find a target and then I'm going to go get dog and do the classic dog sit on lap. I give in to cuties. Yeah, I do. Fact. No, I give in to psychos. That's the truth. I give in to psychos. If you are a psycho and you are being demanding of me, I will give in. Let's Adam C. Eunice raids me so much. I'm gonna raid Adam back. Noted. All right, everybody. I'm just listening to the dog in the other room throw the Kong around the room and pretty much play with himself. Oh, wait, he's raiding. Wait, no. Cancel. He's raiding now. Cancel. Cancel. Well, new followers: Hellbaker, East Slam, a Vessel, Oisel, and Gitfudge. Thank you for the follows. Splinter, thank you for gifting Yag that sub. Roiku, thank you for the raid. And we're gonna find someone to raid. We're gonna go to Augie. We're gonna go to Augie. Let me go get the doggy. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Here's Doggy. This is going to be like, I guess, the tradition when he gets too freaking crazy. I end stream and I grab him. That was a good yawn. Thank you. Thank you for that. You're a pest dog. Yeah, he's a total pest. He's the worst. The total worst. No, don't chew that. Don't chew that. Everyone, thanks for hanging. Cog, iHeart, Fanny, Wardstone, Zombie, Beegs. Wardstone, thank you for the big emote. It's very nice of you. Tailstastically weird. I'm hanging out here for a few seconds. I appreciate it. Bite the human. He is. Ow. 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 Fuck. All right. Take care, everyone. I'm going to hit that button. Have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow. And wishlist Alpine Lake. If you haven't wishlisted Alpine Lake, please do this. Please do it.